There it
Ooh,
is again.
combat.
Right there. And there it is again. Look at it go. And through the ground. Yeah, but in general, I mean, it doesn't look great. Actually, I mean, since the blood is like all over the place, going like a, I don't know, brew kind of pattern. But you know, it's good enough for a community-made mod that will be obsolete in now less, yeah, just a few days.
Yeah.
And I mean,
As these...
David will add in his own blood as well, of course, like when you're fighting and stuff.
Yeah, and hopefully it's not every time you get hit.
Yeah, hopefully.
Exactly. Oh look, my sound is better. I'm not getting the left side channel issue anymore. So
Sweet. Yeah, so that's that mod. I don't think I can recommend it though, actually, because it does. Yeah, it does lower performance a bit. So I don't know if you have a really good computer, it might work well. But right now, I think it's the decals that aren't optimized enough yet. But it's going to optimize the decals, of course. But yeah, if you want, you can check it out. Just you can download it and try it out, check it out, just see how it looks, and then you can like uninstall it very easily as well. Just copying the other stuff again, the what do they call them? The original files that I also included. So it's yeah, I guess just download it, try it out, and take a look at it, see that it's awesome, and then you can uninstall it again if you don't want it, or just wait until the next alpha, download, install the alpha, and then it will be gone by then instead. So yeah, either way, pretty cool mod by Last. Yeah, Last was his nick. Okay, and next up we have Rovert's Battle Tower map.
yes.
Look at this. Okay, so Rovert writes. I'm switching to your stream now, Anton.
Okay, I'm ready.
So Rovert writes. Blah blah blah. I've been working on this one level I had an idea for. It's sort of like a battle tower type deal, like in Pokemon. Just lower the volume there a little bit.
Oh, I can turn it down if the sound is too loud.
No, I just turned it on. Okay, anyways. Yeah, like in Pokemon, except with a lot less enemies, because too many ragdolls lags out the editor. And there yeah. So you start at the bottom of the building and work your way up, though if you touch, yeah, blah blah blah, it's like a bunch of...
Yeah, there's some weird
switches.
physics issues.
So there we have the broken wall, where you walk in.
Which is actually my favorite part of this whole map. I like walking up this set of stairs to find this kicked-in door broken down. It's kind of fun.
I agree, it's actually very awesome looking. That destruction right there.
Exactly. So, which he said in the thread that, you know, he was just using the same piece and he got kind of bored with it. But I think it actually, to me, it doesn't look repeated, even though I know it is. It looks kind of almost natural. So,
yeah,
kind of fun. So, and here we are at my first enemy. So he's put this sort of fence barrier so that they can't get to you, and of course as soon as they learn how to jump, this will no longer hold them in place. But the issue now with this level is that there's not a lot of space for fighting, so it's pretty easy to find yourself kicked against a wall.
Yeah, I like that. Where you almost instantly die because the walls are out of rock or something, and you often hit your head into them and you die.
Right. So of course with this first guy it's usually not too big a deal, but as you continue up this little pathway, fighting two rabbits in this enclosed space is not quite as easy. Although that wasn't so bad. And we'll make our way up now to the last tower. Walking up this little staircase is not easy without a walking mode.
Yeah.
And again, our little wolf guy really wants to come out and play. And I have discovered you cannot block a wolf trying to hit you. And here we are, everybody's favorite logo. We'll bow to the logo.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the end of the level.
Sweet.
And there we go.
So it's like a small arena kind of map
Yeah, a little bit.
with increasingly hard levels. Like you said, like in Pokemon, whatever that's called. I don't remember.
I'm afraid I never played that game.
Oh, you never played Pokemon? Oh man.
You know, I was just old enough that I hated the idea of Pokemon when it came out, and so I'm afraid I never got into it.
No. Yeah, but this level, it has, as you said, its shortcomings. Is that a word?
Yeah.
But in general, pretty cool level. It looks pretty nice. Nothing extraordinary, but not too bad either. In general.
Exactly.
And
So
yeah, quite fun to play. It's
it
cool
is.
stuff.
It made me laugh. I bounced when I fell off the first time.
Yeah, I saw
You
that.
saw that.
That happened to
That's
me.
kind of weird.
Actually, I was walking on the walkway and then I accidentally fell down and then I bounced and I bounced up to like the same level and I was like, ooh, thanks. I guess.
Exactly.
Awesome. So, Dirver or Wolf Brother, have you played this level or the other one?
I have not played this one, but I, like Anton said, I love the door at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the door's pretty great.
I haven't played this, but I played the last one. It's pretty awesome.
Yep.
More tower levels, please.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great if they add like so the enemies stay put until you fight them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It looks a little goofy when I'm trying to get at you and they can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did find with these things, yes, the pillar or whatever, the fence kind of thing, that it can be bugged. Like if you fall in under it and then you stand up, you are sometimes you just fly away. Like it's a basic physics bug. You're small when you're ragdoll. When you stand up, you become large suddenly, so you like fling away. So he should perhaps have made those into walls instead, just to make sure that that can't happen, to minimize the amount of bugs that can happen in the level.
Right.
But yeah, nice level, I have to say. Okay, so
I
that
think it's cool.
was the tower level. It doesn't really have a name. I'm calling it the Battle Tower level by Rovert.
I think he called it Battle Tower in the description, which is definitely the way I renamed it in my my level. So
Yeah, he called it Battle Tower Thang. Anyways, yeah, cool map. Well done, Robert. And
Well done, indeed.
next up, we have an update on The Moon is Down.
Excellent.
Yes, which for those who doesn't know is the mod that WolfBrother9393 and I are working on. And we have made quite some progress since last time. Let me just adjust this window so that it's centered. There we go. Okay, so our focus this time around has been on optimizing the level because it was very unoptimized before. Yeah, it was almost unplayable without enemies. You had like 15 FPS and then it went down to even less with the enemies. So when you actually fought an enemy and controlled your character, it took a lot of your computer's power. So we have made our best to optimize the level by reducing the amount of objects on it. And this looks kind of goofy because I haven't rendered the shadows yet. And I do think we have a normal map problem that we're going to have to figure out. But yeah. So here's the level, and anyways. This ground, for instance, before, it used to be a bunch of objects. Many objects. How many could this have been? Like, several hundred at least.
Yeah, it was like 9 by something, and then I had others below it, you know, to make it be touching the ground.
Yeah, and now that is instead one big object. So that, of course, saves a lot of resources. And then we have these walls, which are not done either. They are very stretched right now. We plan to fix that, of course. Also one big object, so we're saving the amount of objects as much as we can, and we have gained, well, the FPS at least doubled more than that, I'd say. And other than that, we will also like remove, we planned to have a trophy that was kind of advanced, but we're going to instead have a decal for that. We're going to add more decals to the place, making blood decals, scorch decals, that kind of stuff. This texture is far too big because it looks like it hasn't been replaced with the new object yet, but that will happen, of course. Okay, and then here we have the ceiling in here we plan to replace as well, I assume, because this is a lot of small objects as well. The floor in here also a lot of small objects. We'll see what we can do about that. So basically just reducing the amount of objects to make everything more smooth is what we have been doing in this last week. So do you have any comments, Wolf Brother? Anything you want to say about it?
Well, also, I feel like that, you know, now, this week, now that we're talking about it, the base gameplay is completely finished now, and now it's just touching up on the detail of the level, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need to make sure that it runs well and that it looks reasonable, I suppose. So that's basically what we're doing now. As I said, adding decals, adding all sorts of, you know, reducing the amount of models. And yeah, and then we'll release it. I'd say we're on schedule for the next alpha, right?
Yep, I believe so.
That would be reasonable. So we will probably release it perhaps a day, perhaps at most 2 days after the next alpha is released, which is very soon. What is that, 2 or 3 days, something like that, depending on where you live?
Probably depending where you live. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, awesome stuff. I hope you're looking forward to this.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah. Give me the money. Show me the money.
show me the money, or show me the level. Well, you can see the level.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's it. That's about it for the update for this week. And yeah, look forward to it. We're going to post it in the show us thread like most other levels, so it'll be great. So let's move on to the next item on the agenda. Actually, that wraps up the community segment, and we're moving on into the tweets and news segment. And first, the Humble Indie Bundle is over, or Humble Frozen Byte Bundle, I should say, which is the third bundle from the Humble Bundle guys, which of course are John and Jeff from Wolfire Games. That's why that's very relevant here. So if you didn't get the bundle, unfortunately you're now out of luck. Yeah, it was a sweet bundle. How much did it make? Let's go to the humblebundle.com and take a look at the statistics, the final statistics. Okay, let's see. Okay, total payments, $910,131. Quite a bit, especially considering, you know, it was just to one company, or two companies I suppose. But one company made all the games, so anything contributed to the developers are going to Frozen Byte. So these guys probably made more than any of the earlier developers for the other bundles. And this
True.
didn't make as much as the other bundles. But okay, maybe that was because since fewer developers are involved, fewer are writing